I was just talking to somebody about the complex web of health problems that we're facing in 2025. I had, I guess what you can call long COVID. What happened was I had a respiratory infection that was horrible last fall in 2024. I never addressed it except with juice fasts and vitamin C, and it turned into chronic fatigue, adrenal crisis, afibrillation. It affects my heart. My heart's fine, thank God. The chronic fatigue was one of the hardest things because at one point, I couldn't even roll over in my bed. It was that bad. The list of symptoms all in all in the 50 plus category, which is insane. But when chronic fatigue hits, and then you have Lyme, and you have mold, and you have adrenal failure, and you have Bartonella, and you have Candida, and all these things, which I had all of it. At the root of it all, and this is something God led me to, is the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is the central highway of our entire body, and it's shaped, our nervous system and our body, and it's shaped like a cross. Everything stems from the vagus nerve. In fact, it's one of the first systems in the womb that gets formed. Our heart rate, our brain health, our digestion, everything is regulated by the vagus nerve. COVID takes the vagus nerve down. It was engineered to do that. So when you treat the adrenals, when you treat the Lyme, when you treat the mold, you're actually not treating the main problem, which is in fact the vagus nerve. And I've tried vagus nerve stimulators and all these things, and it didn't touch it. It just made it worse. So what actually worked was frequency medicine. Specifically for me, it was quantum plant molecules. Can't even believe this thing is invented, but it is, by a very little known company called Nutrax, and FSM, frequency specific microcurrent. So those two things are bringing me back from what felt like a near total failure point. And I believe that we all can have healing, but we need to stop addressing just the symptoms, and we have to address the actual problem, which is in fact the nervous system, because it's being targeted. And that's what happens with long COVID and chronic fatigue, or even I've heard that chronic fatigue syndrome can happen from an extended flu or getting the flu shot. I never got the COVID vaccine. So it's interesting how long COVID can in fact target people that are unvaccinated. But when all these things hit you, it can be so easy just to treat the symptom and not the root cause. And for me, the nervous system, the vagus nerve has and is the root cause of everything going on. When I treated that, everything got better, but it wasn't a doctor, and it wasn't a specific protocol, and it wasn't a vitamin supplement. And I take probably 50 supplements a day, and at one point, I don't know if they were hurting or helping. But I know frequency medicine is changing. It's moving the needle, and that's an amazing thing to see. So frequency medicine is how we're going to solve what is coming at us, which is frequency sickness.